Hello, everyone. Welcome to Community CPA's 3 p.m. webinar. My name is Catherine Tran, and I work with Ying Sa on the marketing side of Community CPA. And today is Thursday, so we have our guest speaker, someone who speaks differently than our usual content on accounting and taxes and that sort of thing. So today we have Derek Sa, who works with us. He is an IT person. He works with a lot of business infrastructure. So today's topic is going to be on cybersecurity, which I know is a huge topic, but we're going to narrow it down a little bit to talk about phishing and spam specifically. Derek, I didn't know if you wanted to start sharing the screen at all. I wanted to go over some introductory things. So a bit about the firm. You can find us on various social media sites. Our website is communitycpa.com, but you can also find us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and we have our team is split up into different functional roles. So our firm serves over 9,000 clients among our different locations and remotely. And these teams are really meant to help support and specialize in accounting, advisory and legal, audit, payroll, taxes, whatever you need. We are able to help you in these areas. So we like to share our knowledge. And so that is part of the spirit of the firm. And that's why we do these webinars. We want to share with you so that your business does well. And if you do well, we will as well. So most of you already know about our managing partner and CEO. Her name is Ying Sa, and she serves on the National Taxpayer Advocacy Panel, which is an advisory committee to the IRS. She loves to advocate on behalf of taxpayers, so feel free to reach out with her if you have any recommendations on how to improve the IRS process. And then also she is an author, so she has produced her first book, Appointment with Ying, at 8 a.m. and that is on how to start a business. And she's currently working on her second book, Appointment with Ying, at 10 a.m. and that will be on developing and building the business. So she's hoping to get that done this year, and so keep in touch, and we'll know more about that timeline soon. No responsibility disclaimer, of course, take what you hear here with a grain of salt. A lot of the things that we will cover are general, so those that are specifically dealing with your business, please consult your legal advisor, your accountants, your own technical person in this case, to deal with things regarding your business. So let us dive right in. Derek, thank you for being here today. We really appreciate your expertise on this. So I know this is kind of a confusing topic, and part of it is just the vocabulary, right? So what is the difference between spam, scam, and phishing? How do they work?
Okay, actually the spam, scam, and phishing is a huge topic too. So not only the cybersecurity. And what is spam? Spam, I think everybody knows that is junk mails, okay? That is spam. What is scam? Scam is not only using in the cybersecurity world, it's actually a very broad world that people doing the bad things. Okay, here is a definition. Okay, spam is digital junk mail, and scam is dishonest scheme and fraud. And phishing, sounds like phishing. Actually, it's similar, and the people just fraud your eye and then make that eye as a legit company or legit interface and stolen your identities. So that is a phishing. These three have a relation, okay? The first, the spam, usually we call that is a hotbed, cybersecurity criminal. And everything was starting with spam. Certainly not only on spam, but it's starting with a spam. The spammer sent out the unsolidated the emails and the junk emails to dump all those emails to your email box. And they try to, inside of that, they had regular email, just advertisement. They just want to sell things. Some of them is come with virus, come with the adware. When you click it, your computer got infected. And then somewhere has a phishing email or some just a scam. This is a hotbed. We cannot say, okay, the spam is a criminal or spam is a bad, we criticize that. So spam is bad, but they didn't do bad yet. And then the people use spam to do the scam things. That is scammer do. That is bad things. It's people hate it. The scam is not only trick you to stealing your identity or those things. They also scare you to let you pay the money, like we call the hijack your mind, and then to let you do something. And also this scammer not only use a scam email to do the or to achieve what they want, they also come associated with the phone calls or the fax or the visit. We call it social engineering to associate to achieve their goal. And most, I think maybe you know that when you pick up phone call, they say IRS. This is IRS, and you have a criminal record, criminal suing filed. If you wanna, please call this number immediately, otherwise you'll be arrested. That kind of phone calls, and then after that, if you call the number or you give them some identification, you will find out in your email box, you will get that same, exactly, even the case number, and then fall into your email. That is scam, okay? And the phishing is more narrowed down. The phishing is only for the people stealing your identity. They didn't do any other things. They only stealing your identity. That is basically they just make themselves as a IRS website or the Amazon website, like you log in, and then they got your username and password. This is these three things different. And spam is hotbed. They're growing up the scam. In the scam, they have a special phishing scam. They especially stealing your identity. So that is these three things.
Thank you. I think that was a great clarification, Derek. So when you're thinking about how to recognize this in your email, can you tell us about how you can identify a phishing email?
Okay, the phishing email not only come with spam. Okay, sometimes the spam filter, you will say, okay, I have a spam filter, doesn't matter. I will filter out all the spam so I don't have a phishing, I don't have the scam. Actually, no, because none of them can guarantee that they can filter out all 100% spam. If you say I can filter out 100% spammer, that means you cannot receive any email for sure. Okay, and the phishing is come with spam email and also come with regular email, real email. Okay, when they arrive your email box, usually you can use seven ways to figure it out. The first, remember, the legit company doesn't require your sensitive information via email. IRS, Amazon never ever ask, hey, please type in your username and password, and then we will something. They never ever ask you to do these things on email. Mostly they will say, you have a message, please log in your account to check your message. That is legal. It is normal. If they said, okay, keep typing in and then log in, over the email, you need to have a question mark. That is a sign of the phishing. Okay. Second one is a company usually call your name if that is a legit company. They will say, dear Derek, you have a Derek Shaw. Maybe they have a full name on it, and then blah 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 things. If they say, oh, dear valued customer, if they said it's a valid customer, they suppose is not asking you the details, say what is social history number, what's your bank account number. No, they won't asking that questions. Maybe they say, okay, for that is normal spam, there will be, dear valid customer, we have a promotion, blah, 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 blah. That is okay. But if they said, oh, dear valid customer, you have your account have in regular activities, you need to click this link to download, to log in your account, blah, blah. That I would say the 90% or 100% that is phishing. Okay. And the third one, the company have domain emails. Okay. This is people you need to see from. When you see the from has their claimed company name as a domain name, you may say, okay, that is legit. And make sure Amazon never send the email to you with something.tv.com or something.it.com, .it, those kind of domain, or .co domain. No, they always send from Amazon.com. So that is one sign. If you see there is not their domain, that will be spam. That will be the phishing. And also they know how to spell. That means they don't have spell error in their domain name or their company name. Amazon, they don't have an E at the end. And the IRS, they not the one RS. So make sure you identify that is IRS. It's not one RS. That is Amazon. This is Amazon. Okay. So this is sometimes they trick the people. People didn't pay attention for the detail. They just click, say, follow their link. Then you got fished. You got hooked up. Okay. And the fifth one is don't force you to their website. And always said if the email said if you don't go to the website to do that, blah blah blah, they threatening you. That is unusual. Unusual things you need to put a question mark on it. And then the company don't send the unsolicited the attachment, because usually when the legit company send you the email and asking you something, they don't attach the file. They want you to go to their website to get that info, because they don't know the first attached file for the company side. They don't want to expand that resources, because attachment will slow down the email send out process. So they always let you come in to look at the document they want to attach to you. And also they want you go to their website to see that document and improve their click rate. So that is a win-win case. So they don't send you attachment that it is. So usually no attachment. And then the last one, make sure when you want to click that link, they said click this link to do something. Before you click, use a mouse over that link and then see the bottom of your email body. There is a mouse over there, the URL. Make sure that URL is go to the company you want to. And most spammer or the phisher, they have hide their email, their real target web page under the good name. So if you don't see that, even you see that is http://www.amazon.com, you still need use your mouse over it to see whether under that www.amazon.com is the amazon.com or not. Sometimes or most of the time, you mouse over that, that's totally different. This other web page. If you click it, you got it. That is a 7 way. and most covered actually most of things, so you can be aware and get use of it.
Yeah.
To the phishing. Yeah.
Great. So do you happen to have an example of what this would look like?
Yeah, I have. Okay. This first one, this is a phishing. The typical phishing is a typical phishing. We need to know the faked domain. Okay. They said, is Outlook. See, they have Outlook logo. They said, your Office 365 account, blah, 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 have a problem when you need to log in. First, it's not from Outlook, okay? Outlook never use those kind of weird domain name. And second, it is turn off your filters. Most filters will turn off that threat. Okay, usually they don't do that. Real Outlook don't do that, but a feature people, yes, they do that. And then spelling mistake. Okay, they have spelling mistake, and also the grammatical error. They have a 2 space, and then the signature. If you click that, that is faked. This is a typical phishing email. Certainly, those things we make that. We put them together. So just to let you know, this looks like this. It's not exactly, okay? And second one, this is maybe it's not what we call the phishing. I rather call them a scam. We call that is CEO scam. That means you receive email from your boss, from the CEO. Especially it's for the bigger company. If you have 50 people or 100 people, and one day you receive a CEO's email saying, hey, blah, 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 I need you buy a gift card or send the money to this one immediately. I cannot, usually they say, I cannot call. Don't call me, I'm in the meeting or something. Don't call. That is a very, very highlighted fishy point. If they say don't call, I will say that is a CEO phishing or CEO scam actually. And for this kind of email, usually they only have one place you can find it out is from their email. If their email is not correct, yeah, probably yes, you can figure it out. Otherwise, the only way is call your boss, say, hey boss, did you send me, I need that money? Or test your boss, okay? Or use your company's chat channel, whatever the team or the Slack, whatever things. And that is the only way, because they don't have any other things. It's mostly social engineering way to scam you. So you need to find out. This is a little harder. Okay.
Okay, so we heard about this thing called spoofing. So what does that mean in the context of what we're talking about today?
Yeah, and spoofing is a technique. Okay, that is a technique to basically they were forging the domain names. They send from other place, but their showings is other domain names. For example, I can send an email from my email box, but when you receive it, this is the administrator at Amazon.com. You cannot find any problems. You mouse over, you open in the text editor, all of them it shows that is from Amazon.com. That we call the spoofing. Okay, here is how to find out or how to see that is spoofing or not. Spoofing, the first, this is a little technique. If you open the email from your text pad or any text editor, you will have these kind of things. Inside, you find out the spoofing file. Inside, they have a lot of these kind of things. You don't need what it means detail, but you just see, okay, a lot of the weird characters are more than the contents. Maybe in the email, they only have 25 characters or 25 words, but they maybe have 200, 500 word characters shows in the text pad. That will be 80% will be the problem email. So you need to be aware. The spoofing is anti regular people checking the method is from the hacker. The hacker using the spoofing to can avoid most of the people identify the phishing email. How to anti the spoofing? That is, you need to have your administrator or your mail server administrator to do the job. They need to have domain verification, kind of the DNS verification to counter verify the email address. That means spoofing. I say I'm Amazon.com. I send email to you, deliver it. I've forging the head. If your Exchange server or your mail server have ability to reverse check, because when I send it email, whatever the message to you, to your mail server, I have my IP address. And I just tell you, hey, mail server, I'm from this IP address, I'm Amazon.com. Usually, and the old technology, the mail server will take whatever I said. That is a spoofing come from. But now we have ability to turn on, we call it the reverse DNS check. That means when we receive email and we know, oh, this from this IP address, this set is Amazon.com. So the mail server automatic back check whether the Amazon.com is that IP address. If not, it's a spam. That's one kind of spam filter. Yes, they have a disadvantage. So that's why it's not 100% email server using that, because if you are the Amazon employee, you're sitting in your home and then send out an email, say, I'm Amazon.com, I have something to tell you. I will be marked, this email will be marked as a spam for sure, because I'm in my home IP address is not Amazon's IP address. That is a disadvantage. In this world, the people try to make the balance. The good guy try to protect the people. The bad guy try to broken those protection and then get their benefit. So there's no perfect way to protect yourself, but we need to try our best to protect ourselves.
Thanks, Derek. So another question is that if I do happen to fall for a phishing or spoofing email, how can we start to address some of the damage of this? And I know that's also a big topic.
Yeah, that's a really big topic. The first thing, how to address the damage of the spoofing. The spoofing, if that pure of the spoofing, okay, and as long as you don't click that link, and also if even you click that link and then you see that interface is Amazon.com, you know, okay, this is spoofing. You didn't put your username password in, and then you are safe. You're still okay. That means you tasted the bait. You didn't bite it. You just tasted. Yeah, that's good. That's it. That's okay. You got hooked. Okay, don't bite it. Just taste it. It's okay. That's dangerous, but it's okay. But if you really bite it and then you got on the hook, what you can do? The first whenever whenever you find it, you need to go to that real web page, change your username, change your password. And if that is a bank account, to make sure you check your balance to see whether they have activities in regular activities, and then call your bank, do the damage control. But yeah, it is late, but it's better than do nothing, right? Um, phishing is really hard to prevent and really hard to go to do the damage control, because after the phishing, most damage is off the computer area. Is your bank account, is your shopping account, or is your real identity lost? That is out of the computer world. So that's why the people always mentioned, make sure people don't click the fishy emails link. Oh, don't do that, don't do that. There is not efficient way like the antivirus, like the anti-spam, like the spam filter to catch those phishing. People have to know how to catch it. Okay, and one thing I want to mention too, and for the phishing currently, the phishing, scam, and virus, and the adware, all of them, they combine together. That is most problem we're facing. I think this one is better. And I see one phishing email. It's easy to identify that is a phishing email. And then there is a link. They say, do not click it. I said, do not click it. It said, click it. But when I open that email, I already got the virus. Because that email itself have a hidden link. I open it, they're already starting to run the micro. This is a one. And the other is sometime you find an email, you don't know that it's a phishing or not phishing. Same like the CPA firm, they receive email, say, oh, I want to do my personal tax, and here is my Google account, Google Drive, contains my the receive all those info, the materials. Please click it and download it, and then help me to do the tax filing. If you check that Google file, it's okay, it's good one. Okay, you click that Google, you can see those files. Those file is in the Google Drive, and Google Drive has their own antivirus, anti-spam, the filters. So as long as it's in the Google Drive, we can assume this file is okay. And then if you download it, and it's nothing, but you click it, run it, or open it, looks like it's a Word file, looks like it's Excel file. When you open it, inside there has a problem. They have a virus, or they have a micro virus. So that is nested. I'll say that a nested impact, or a nested security attack. So how to prevent that? So we need to have a very clear mind, okay, how the people want from you. The people, couple things they want, the bad guy want to, first, your identity. Second, your computer power. They want to use your computer. Third, they want to use your click or the pop up the windows to make that 10 pop up 1 cent, those kind of money. As long as you know those things, you can step by step to protect yourself. For example, when I receive email, it said, oh, this is the text material download here. The first, I will copy this link, and then I usually go to the called virustotal.com. Yeah, you can use that VirusTotal. They have a URL link scan. So you put that one in to scan it to see, oh, legit. At least it's a legit URL. So then you click it. Certainly at that time, you know whether that is your destination. You want to go to the Google, you see that, oh, you click it, it's not a Google, certainly this is a problem. So you just ignore that email. If yes, it is Google. And then go to the Google, download the file. And then you need to scan that file too. Especially for the zip file. After you scan the zip file, Zip file is okay, but you still cannot say the inside of the zip file, the file is okay. So you need to open that zip file and list all the files and then scan again until you scan the real file. And then if that is a Word file, you can open it. Excel file, you can open it. If that is a HTML file, okay, you do again, copy that HTML file link and then go to the various total to scan that link, either it's good or not. So don't feel it's too much work, okay, that'll protect yourself. So make sure you protect yourself step by step. And then I will say 99% you are away from the phishing, away from the spam. And also use your standard basic sense to identify the scam. I have an example. I think it's 4 years ago. And then I received an email. And he said, hey, dear Derek, I have your password. I know your password. And then that password, exactly that is my password. I usually use that password from all my websites, okay? But that is a very, very old password. I think it's 10 years ago I'm using the password. And they said, I use your password and connect. I give you the password because I want to show you I hacked your computer, okay? And because I hacked your computer, so I opened your camera and I know which website you're browsing, and I know what you did from of the camera, blah, 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 a lot of things. And then you need to give me, if you don't want me send your video to your friends, and then you have to deposit the Bitcoin, how many Bitcoins to the link. That is totally 100% scam. And why I find out that is not a real scam. They just scare you. They try to be a fake scam. I will say that is a fake scam. Actually, they know nothing. Because first, they know my password. That is 10 years old password. And I don't know how come they can get that old password, but it's my password. And then second, I don't have the camera on my computer. So how come you know my camera? The third, if he can really do that, and he will give me the short clips, they will approve more. They only say that, oh, I have all your records, all your clips on my hands. If you don't do that, but show me something, okay? Show me something. So all kind of things, you don't need to really frustrate. How come my guy got hacked? No, be patient, and then to read word by word, and then you will find out a lot of things. Basically, I will say there is no way to prevent yourself from a spam, from a phishing, from a scam, but you need to learn how to protect yourself. For the business, whatever you have, 1, 2 people, 3 people, multiple people, 100 people, if you want to protect your business from the spam, from the scam, from the phishing, you need to educate your employees or your partners to make sure none of them has none of them leak of the knowledge about spam. So this is really a big job for a business, because someone know technology, someone really not. So you need to let them know there is a spam, there is a scam, there is a phishing in your inbox. So you need to be careful. That is the only way we can protect our better. Educate, learn, and action. I think that's all.
Thank you so much, Derek. I think what you said was very helpful and also entertaining. Thank you for sharing that story. So please join us again, everyone, next time. Again, we're here every day at 3 p.m. Central Time, and we're happy to help you. If you have any questions, please give us a call. Our phone number is there in the screen, and also we're happy to get your emails. So feel free to send me an email if you have any questions or would like community CPA's help, Catherine@communitycpa.com. All right, everybody, thank you again for joining us, and we will see you next time. Bye, Derek. Thank you so much for joining today.
Bye-bye.